Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a shootout of 3 different PRS style guitars, the PRS SE Mark Holcomb, the PRS Custom and the famed Fortin 4. On the beginning of my video I will give you a short overview on the specification of the guitars, for example out of which wood material they are, which hardware do they have, which pickups, and also do a little bit of in-between comparison between the three. Afterwards there will be a sound comparison and finally a conclusion on the 3 guitars with my personal pros and cons, which hopefully helps you to choose the perfect guitar for your needs. And yeah, so let's have a closer look on the guitars.
This PRS SE Mark Holcomb is a limited edition. It was made in Korea, not like the newer one in Indonesia. I cannot tell about the quality difference because I haven't played the Indonesia version, but quality wise they should be on a similar level. The Mark Holcomb has a 24 frets ebony fretboard with a 20-inch fretboard radius, which is quite unusual because normally you have a bit more rounded fretboard radius, for example the 12-inch fretboard radius of a PRS Custom or also on the famed Fortin. In the end it's a matter of taste if you prefer the 12-inch or the 20-inch fretboard radius. I personally can get along with both fretboard radius quite well, but the best is obviously if you try it out yourself. The body is made out of mahogany. I don't know how much pieces they use to make the body, but it resonates quite well and is really lightweight. The guitar has a maple top with a quilled maple veneer, which is finished in a really nice black satin. This is different to the normal version, which has the Mark Holcomb burst and which is also glossy, not satin. It has the signature Seymour Duncan Mark Holcomb Alpha and Omega pickups, which are splittable via the push-pull poti and which can select it via 3-way toggle switch. I really like the Seymour Duncans quite a lot. They sound very open and cut through really well in the mix. It has a fixed bridge, which feels and looks very similar to the USA PRS vintage tremolo. On the back you can see that also the body and the neck is in the black satin finish. Quality wise you have to see over time how long it will stay like that, but I like the feeling. A difference I should mention here is that the neck is not made out of mahogany like the typical PRS Customs, but it is made out of 3 pieces of maple. This should give the overall sound of the guitar a bit more brilliance and clarity. The next guitar is the famed Fortin 4 Classic with a deluxe western maple top. Like the Mark Holcomb, it has also 24 frets on an ebony fretboard, but with a 12-inch more classical fretboard radius, not like the 20-inch on the Mark Holcomb. And the scale is a bit shorter with 24.75 inches, which makes a bit of a difference on down tunings. The body is made out of 2 pieces of African Kaya mahogany with a very beautiful exotic western maple top. The difference to the Mark Holcomb is that this is a really solid maple top, not like a veneer on the Mark Holcomb, but sound-wise this shouldn't make too much of a difference. This is very unusual for a guitar which costs less than 1000 euro. Normally you only find that on guitars which are 2000 euro or more. The famed Fortin has also 2 Seymour Duncan pickups, the Jeff Beck on the bridge and the Jazz on the neck, which gave a bit more classical sound compared to the Mark Holcomb. They have a 3-way toggle switch and there's another small switch where you can split the pickups. The neck is made out of 1-piece sapelli mahogany. The Schaller locking tuners I installed myself. Normally it comes with the normal Schaller tuners, similar to the PRS Mark Holcomb. One thing I should finally mention is that the body is a bit thicker compared to both PRS guitars. It's probably similar thick than on the Gibson Les Paul guitars or on the PRS McCarthy guitars. So it has a bit more wood to resonate, but it also makes the guitar a bit more heavy. Both the PRS SE and the famed Fortin come with a gig pack, which is okay for the price, but it's not super sturdy or extremely well padded. Finally the PRS Custom 24, which is made in the USA. It is a 2011 Experience Limited model, which has a couple of different specs than the normal PRS Custom. For example, it has a 24 frets ebony fretboard, whereas the normal PRS Customs normally have a rosewood fretboard. It has a very beautiful, solid, artist grade maple top, on a one-piece mahogany body. Obviously for the much higher price, which is roughly 4 times the price of the PRS SE or the Fame Forum, you get better specs, for example the mother of pearl inlays, and the overall details and build quality is even better than on the other 2 guitars. The pickups are the 5909 made by PRS themselves. They can be selected by a 5-way toggle switch, and they sound very balanced, and they fit, in my experience, really well from everything from rock to metal. On the back you can see that I customized the PRS and exchanged the plastic covers with some made out of ebony. The neck as well is made out of one-piece mahogany. If the one-piece neck is the better option, let's say compared to a 3-piece neck, in sound or stability is discussable. Independent from the number of pieces, the wood quality and the build quality is probably more important.
So what do you think? I was overall very surprised how close they were sounding on a metal song. The PRS Custom maybe a little bit warmer, rounder, fuller. The PRS SE Mark Holcomb with the Alpha Omega pickups was very open and still very balanced, and the Fame Forum was also really close, I must say. From the playability and overall feeling, they were also very close. Overall, obviously the PRS Custom was a little bit better. I mean, something you would have expected from a 4,000 euro guitar. The edges were more rounded and it felt a little bit more natural, but also the PRS SE, also on the Fame Forum, they are on a really high standard. There I must say the Fame Forum was a little bit better than the PRS SE, but also only differences. On some points the PRS SE was a little bit better. For example, the frets, they were a bit better rounded there. The rest, the Fame Forum was better from the quality and sometimes even very close to a 4,000 euro guitar. So for my conclusion, what of these three guitars can I recommend? Actually, they are all really great guitars. You cannot go wrong with either one of these. If you want the best from the best, the PRS Custom is definitely the way to go. I mean, the overall build quality, sound-wise, is just a super professional guitar. But also the Fame Forum or the PRS SE, they are all guitars which I would go on a gig or which I would play in the studio. And yeah, they're all just really great guitars. Personally, I think they all fit very well to everything which goes from metal to rock. Also blues is possible, it's not their main territory. So if you are on a budget of, let's say, 1,000 euro, you cannot go wrong with either the PRS SE Mark Holcomb or the Fame Forum. They are really great value for the money, and there it's really a matter of taste which you prefer, either the more modern sounding PRS SE Mark Holcomb or the more classical sounding Fame Forum. They both really well constructed and feel different, and the best is that you try out yourself which you like most. That's it, guys. I hope you liked the video and the comparison of the three PRS style guitars. If you want to see more of these videos, or if you have any questions on one of these guitars, then put your comment below, and I hope to see you soon on the channel.